Yes mates, how's it going? My name's Lee. Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to do a quick recap on my Game Week 24 team and then swiftly move on to my Game Week 25 team selection. Looking at a couple of players that we can look at bringing in and then how we can try and navigate this game week. We've got quite a lot of blank players kind of involved in this, so it's going to be quite tough for me to kind of move around. If that's the kind of thing you're into, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like and leave a comment down below. Let's rock and roll. Right mates, first up we've got my Game Week 24 team. As you can see, I did okay. I got 56 points. I'm up to a little over 200k. It's like 200,116 or something like that to be exact. I started Mahrez initially. He obviously didn't play, so Martinelli came in. Really lucky with that one. Defence hasn't been great for me in the past couple of weeks. The Arsenal boys coming in good for me. Just all around, to be honest. Matty Cash started, which I'm really happy with. He actually got an assist, but because he conceded 4 goals, he only ended up on 3. I was going to sell him this week, but it looks like I might actually keep him. Rashford doing Rashford things. It was a 50-50 between Haaland and Rashford for captain. I thought it was better for me right now to stick with the crowd and go for Haaland. It obviously didn't pay off. But I thought that they would do quite well, and that's the reason why I played Kepa in goal, because I thought Kepa had a better chance of a clean sheet. And it was just Jane Ward-Prowse won the free kick that actually beat Chelsea. So I think besides that, they would have kept a clean sheet. Just one of those. All in all, a decent game week. I rolled a transfer and it should allow me to attack this game week pretty well. So let's move on to the team selection for this week, shall we? Right, so this is my team selection for game week 25. On the bottom right, as you can see, these are players that I'm transferring out. So we got Harry Kane, Sven Botman, Luke Shaw, and Trips. I'm looking at doing 4 transfers. I'm gonna take a -8. I think I need to. I've got 3 blank players on the bench. I also had Trippier, Botman, and Shaw, so I had 6 in total. And I think I just need to do something a bit drastic and kind of see where I can improve the team in the long run. And I felt my transfers helped me not only with this game week but moving forward as well. So that's kind of my thought process behind it. I've got 2 free transfers and then I'm going to use 2 on top of that, so I'm going to take 2 hits. I've got decent squad value and a decent amount of money in the bank, so we'll see what we can do. Right mates, first up we've got the goalkeeper and the defence. Ederson up against Bournemouth away. I'm not sure about clean sheet here. Bournemouth aren't a bad home side and I think they'll do okay. I'm not sure if they'll score. It's just a better fixture than Kepa away to Spurs personally, so that's just one of those. I'll take it, and like whatever I get back. I don't mind. As you can see from the little diagrams, I've brought in Trent, Robbo, and Tarkowski for Botman, Shaw, and Trips. So not only am I getting 3 doubles for 3 blanks, I'm getting decent games in between now and future doubles coming up as well. I'm going to stick with Matty Cash. I might change on that. I'm not 100% set. But if he's starting like I think he might, I don't think Matty Cash up against Villa is a bad fixture. That's got 0-0 written all over it in my opinion, so it might not be a bad fixture for me to keep him, but if not, then I'd end up taking a -12 to get that. Don't know if I want it. Trent looks good again. He's going to be my vice captain this week, but as you can see from the right hand side, Saka is my current captain. I think I can't get to Salah, so he's the most logical choice for me, Saka, to keep it on captaincy. Robertson up against Palace and Wolves, same with Trent. Decent games, decent clean sheet odds. I think that are the good games for them. Same with Tarkowski as well. He's got decent games this week, decent games next week, and he also plays in 28. So there are positives to it. Like if Liverpool play in 28. Mate, I'm laughing, I'm buzzing, absolutely buzzing. So that's what I'm kind of thinking at the moment, and I think that's a solid defence so far. Let me know if you think I should do anything else. Leave a comment down below. Alright, next up we've got Riyad Mahrez up against Bournemouth. I'm really hoping he plays, and I'm not even sure if he does, and it's tough because I don't want to take any more hits. I feel like a -12 or -16 is going to get a bit out of hand. Because I don't even want Martinelli, I don't want Mahrez, I don't want Martinelli, and I don't want Matty Cash. I don't want to go and take like a -20 or something. I mean, I could do and overhaul the team, but it just doesn't seem worth it. I think Martinelli would get 1 start in those 2 games. I would rather it be against probably Leicester. They're quite open, Leicester. I think Everton will be quite resolute. I think they'll be quite tough to play against. It might only be 1 or 2 goals in that game, so I think the Leicester game would be quite open. I think he might get some returns in that Martinelli. Saka, he's a beast. Still on penalties because Jorginho was on the pitch and he still took it. Not bothered, mate. He's probably season keeper for me right now. Really good fixtures, as do all the Arsenal boys, obviously. They're all in like this. They're not in great form right now, but I think it only takes one result to flip that around, and they want to bounce back quick after the past couple of defeats and bad results recently. And they've got 2 really nice games to hit back straight away and get some good results and kind of get that ball rolling again. But I think you need an Arsenal triple up. I've probably not got the most ideal one. I know people have got Nketiah. I'm not even sure if he's the most ideal one. I think I'd want Zinchenko if I wanted anybody, but I just can't get there. Like, I don't know how I can get there without taking a minus 16 or so. It doesn't seem worth it to me. That's my midfield. I'm quite happy with it. I'm quite happy with my team so far. And I think Saka's, he's going to do bits for me, mate. I'm not worried about it. Absolute bits. Last but not least, we've got the forwards. Haaland, standard. He's not great away from home at the minute, so he does kind of worry me a little bit that he's not even going to get any returns in this game, which I think he might not. Like, I could even see Alvarez playing in this game. I don't think he will. I think it's important City maintain momentum now and continue to put out the strongest team, always look for the win. And I think Haaland has to start every single game in the league right now, like, until they build some kind of gap or they feel a bit more safe. Or I think Bournemouth at home is a different game for them. I think they could afford to play Alvarez, but Bournemouth away might be a tough game for them. Like, I don't see it being high scoring like a lot of people do. I think it might only be 1 or 2-0 or 2-1, something like that. I think it'd be relatively close. And whether he's involved in the goals or not, I've no idea. He's not great away from home, like I said. I think he's averaging about 5 points away from home and about 9-10 at home. So different beast at home. Yeah, I mean, if you are struggling for captain, I still don't think Haaland's a bad pick, even after me saying all that, like, because like we all know, we can absolutely smash it with a hat-trick in any single game. So it's tough, mate, it's tough. And then Darwin is my last transfer in for Harry Kane. He's basically the one that's facilitating every single move in this team. Harry Kane has to go for me to get any other player, really. I've tried moving things around to get Salah in for Martinelli and then down to Nketiah, but that's taking 2 players that are playing and not replacing any of my blank players. This is my best solution to get 3 players out who blanked with 3 players in that play, because essentially my transfers are free. Like, as long as Tarkowski gets 2 points in each game, it's basically paid for itself, and he's a better long-term option or a better short-term option, should I say, than someone like a Botman and like Robertson of Trent. I've got decent games after this besides Man United, and like over Newcastle and all that, and like United blank again and whatever. But I think the good transfers in, like, this strategy is the only one that I've kind of found that allows me to put out 11 players, and I think it's important to get as close to 11 players as you can. I just don't know if it's the best strategy to kind of go for. I don't know if I'm missing someone. Am I missing any transfer targets that you're thinking about? Leave a comment down below if you think I'm missing anybody. If you think I should be considering Salah, like if you think I should try and force Salah in. I just don't know how we can do it without transferring Rashford out, and I don't want to transfer Rashford, which is the main problem. I mean, I could take him out short term, and I'm looking at wild card 33 at the minute, which is what a lot of people are doing. Probably free hit 28, 29, wild card 33, bench boosting 34. I would highly not recommend, I didn't say that very well, not using any chips this week. If you can, I would rather take a minus 16 and put out a team this week than play a chip, personally. It's something I'm still considering, because if Mahrez doesn't play, he's basically blank, isn't it? So I'm a better putting somebody in who's going to play 2 games and at least get me 4 points and pay for that hit than anything else. And I don't know, it's tough. I have considered Mahrez down to like a McNeil, which just sounds a bit absurd right now, but I quite like a little cheeky McNeil punt. Fond memories from the Burnley days. Get that McNeil Tarkowski partnership up and running again. The Arsenal connection. The Arsenal connection. You know what I'm saying. I'm rambling a little bit. But yeah, all in all, pretty happy with my team. I think it'll do relatively well, and I think my -8 will get paid back this week already. So that's been it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. So first of all, we did a quick recap of my game week 24 team. Looked at where we went wrong, and then we swiftly moved on to my game week 25 team selection. Looking at a couple of players that I'm thinking about bringing in, and how we can try and navigate this game week and the advantages of the transfers that I'm making this week. Are they going to affect me in the long run? If you enjoyed today's video, please subscribe, leave a like, and leave a comment down below. Peace and love.